Afrocentric home design, and welcome to my channel. I feel like I should say that because why does this channel get lost sometimes, and sometimes it feels like it's moving away from its original, plan, or but it is what it is. So I'm here today because we're about to do some different. First of all, happy Saturday if you are even up. I know it's early where you are. I'm in Ghana. I live in Accra, Ghana, West Africa. I'm a Black American woman, and I am. Yeah, I know people say so much is overdone, but I feel like I'm living my best life. I don't want to say I think that we're all living our best lives. That anywhere that I was living my best life. I think what people mean, I feel like we only can do our best, so we're always at any moment living our best lives. Oh, listen, while we're in here, I want to get something because y'all, I'm creating a new mood. I'm creating a new mood. Hold on, ladies, hold on. In my room, not a new mood. It's really an old mood, but it's a mood. We putting these back on. Oh Lord, I hope I have. No, I don't have it on. What is that? This is the sheet. Okay, I gotta get the curtains. The curtains are in the suitcase, which is actually yes, because this is the bed sheet. We're gonna start there. We're gonna pull out the curtains, and what we want to do is I want to go back to a simpler time. I want to go back to a simpler time when the room wasn't so much like, okay, so check it. Let's get right into it. So we got that pattern there, and then we also have it on the bed with the patch included, right? So I was thinking that I feel like, I'm really on this fitness journey and like beauty journey, and just really just coming to my truest in my 50s self, and the best that could be, because it's so much better it could be. And I mean, I know it, I feel it. So I also want to make sure that I'm getting my rest. Has been a struggle for me. I'm trying to figure out, when do I feel like I've struggled with, like, just allowing myself to have a consistent, like, basically, when did I start feeling like I got less sleep and was feeling like I was functioning well on it? Because I think that when my blood pressure so-called goes up and down, it is to do with the sleep. That's what I know, because I get enough exercise. I'm in the sun. Definitely, too, even more sun. I know the sun will bring my blood pressure down in minutes. Like, to me, I mean, not minutes, but like, I mean, like, that, at the end of that day, I do, my pressure is always lower than low. It's like athletic level. So I know, but for me also, it's the sleep. It's the sleep that has, um, so let me, no, my sleep always been off, because I used to, before 25, I stopped partying, going out, hanging out, just being out at 25. But before that, I would party to the next morning and then go to work and then do it again and again and again. So my sleep was, and that was, I said 15. So it's a long time. So I feel like, yeah, I've always not gotten good sleep. I, and I remember at one point in my life loving sleep. So then eventually I had a baby, which means you get even less sleep. And then I was in a roster relationship, so there was a lot of, he used to work more in the evening, so he'd come home in the evening, so I would stay up. So no, there was no real sleep there. And then when did I ever get sleep? So when my daughter finally flew the coop, because you have children. I remember doing, okay, so cleaning food for 20 years. Getting up at 4, I was nutty with it. Let me just tell you what I mean. I would actually get up no matter what time I went to bed. So sometimes I would go to bed at midnight, because again, remember, I was having some challenges around that. And I feel like, especially since I went raw, when I was raw for 7 years, I'm not raw now, when I became a raw foodist, 7 or 8 years, I will say that was when my sleep even got more out of whack, because the raw foods, I'm naturally energetic. I feel like I'm born that way. My whole horoscope is that way. But then I went raw. I was already vegan. I've been vegan for over 25 years, about 27 years. But when I went raw, the energy like you have, because you're not burning that cooked food, you're not as sluggish. So I had even less sleep. Then it became normal, because I was always so energetic, so my sleep, I couldn't sleep. But when I got here is when I feel like all of it, or actually before, when I started going through menopause. When I started going through menopause, that's when my sleep really got jacked. Like that's when I knew the value of of not having it, or the value of having it. It depends on how you look at it. That's when I knew that I needed more sleep, and that it was affecting me. And I did experiments. I would sleep for go to bed at 8 hours, so I learned what I needed of sleep. It was like 8 to 10 in the beginning, and I would realize that I would function better, think better, I would look better when I got more sleep. So I saw it right away, and then it just helped you in all areas of your life. And then I would go back and forget, and right now in a relationship, whatever, there's always something for me. And then I go back for whatever reason to those old ways that I need sleep no matter what. Like I gotta get my sleep. So I am back on my sleep. I went to bed. I've been sleeping for 8 hours. I realized that it's between seven could work. It depends on how hard I work in the day. Because like I've been feel like to last night and the night before I was trying to push the 8. Like I was like, am I sleeping long enough yet? It was 7. I woke up about 7, but it felt real good. And also though I have to say I took an hour nap in the day yesterday for the first time. I used to feel bad or like I never felt good about taking naps during the day. I'm talking about like my sleepers. Like, what are these sleepers? Like, where are they coming from? Why won't I allow myself to sleep? Yes, I'm naturally energetic. Yes, I'm a vegan, but I think it's more. I don't really know. I just know that I thought it was okay. Maybe I thought it was a measure of how hard you're working. I think sometimes as an entrepreneur, people would notice, but sometimes you may even be showing or feeling a little bit of guilt that you get to work from home, and some people think that because you work from home that you're not busy 24/7, or you're not really working. And sometimes you might start thinking or feeling guilty about, am I working enough? So you feel like you have to live up to this, entrepreneur, 24 hours a day, and you never sleep. That's how you win. And that's true in a capitalist society or in different realities, even in any society. You could live that, and it would probably devastate you at some level. Or me, I think now I start realizing like what's the most important thing is feeling good and happy every day. And if that means less of or more of, or being true to, or being honest about, to get me to that full holistic level, great. Another thing I feel like I'm going through, a lot of people will say, if you remember, I don't know if you saw one of my videos, and I had asked Nana and Ketia, what does a woman that's aging, or even individual need that they didn't think that they need as they're aging? Is there something specific we need to be thinking about? Now I'm asking a man about a woman, so I'll just say, I love him though, not him, I'm just saying in general, I shouldn't even ask that. He was like, no, he gave me the answer that a lot of our gurus give, which is fine, because I hear you on it. You never age, so it's not the fruit. But I don't believe it. We do age, and I think it's okay. And I think knowing the herbs that go with that energy, I think the frequency and the energy of aging, that crone years, that menopause, that seasoned woman age, you are vibrating at another level that is way more powerful than any level you have ever vibrated on in your life. So now you need a whole new protocol for that rise in frequency or energy level or spectrum. Because the energy is full and colorful, and you're a crone woman, but you still feel sexy, and you still feel youthful, but you do have wisdom, and you do. So now everything that you used to do on the frequency, how could the same food and the same way of eating go with you throughout your entire journey, when just by having the journey, your whole metabolical, biological, physiological, physical being is transforming, transcending, changing, goddamn it. Something else gotta change too. Something else gotta change too. You gotta be losing something with possibility of. I think as I get older, I want to understand the aging process, so I understand what's the possibility of when you don't have enough. Don't tell me I'm doomed. I don't think it's true. If that's the case, I couldn't do and train at my age the way that I'm training, and I'm going in harder. It's just the baby stuff right now. I'm about to keep going, It's not true. That's only in your head. It's never too late to find out about you. And that is the greatest journey that I've ever been on thus far is the journey to myself. And this is the greatest journey. Like this part, like, because you know what you get when you get a little wisdom? You get understanding. See, knowledge and wisdom supposed to be knowledge, the male aspect, wisdom, the female aspect. Put them together, you get child, the understanding. I saw, I set, her root. Understand the understanding, and I feel like that is what I'm understanding more. That it's all an illusion, also a lie. The human body is incredible, can do amazing things, can recalibrate, recreate. I mean, it's the most beautiful, amazing thing. But of course, you gotta learn it and keep learning. Why would you it's done? You don't have to learn nothing else. The human body doesn't go through a process. It does. It does. So I am all about herbs. Like I definitely am about the herbs, especially being in Ghana. I get to do local medicine is what they call it. Herbs are the local medicine. I always go for local medicine in every situation. But of course I always go to the doctor too, and you have that medicine, but I'm different. I like local medicine, but let me just say this. I don't use it because I'm sick. So that's why I want to make sure I say that. I use it to not get sick. I use it to stay well. I use it as a supplement. So you know, like in the States, especially when I was raw, we always doing all these spirulina, wheatgrass, barley grass, students, cacao, you know, supplements. My supplements are from the plants. So I'm supplementing from whole foods, the plants. So I try not to do them all the same. There's these herbs that I'm taking from Elder herbal woman in Prem, Ghana, and oh my God, like they're womb herbs, and every time I take them, I haven't taken them, I mean I got them, I want to start it, because the Monday, I'm doing my 21-day, meditation, and so on Monday, and you know what, we can walk through this, on Monday, I'm going to start those womb herbs, because anytime I do something divine, and divine for me is the divine feminine, I enjoy it. So yeah, and also y'all, I'm also growing out my locks. I'm growing them really free form, as they say, Natsu, Bongo, and I did a short video on this channel yesterday with my hair show. You know what? It's true they say about locks, especially grown in an organic way. Like, it's a true acceptance of yourself. This is what it looked like. I ain't trying to hide. It means air. If I ever wanted to grow, it means air. But also, it's documentation to see the process. I'm going to tell you something about locks, what it do. Like attracts like. And growing your locks, especially in a natural way, I can't fold. So I'm trying to look for no folding. Like attracts like. And you know what? I can't do two things at once. Not today. Some days I can. Today we talk about ease anyway. Ease anyway. We ease it into our lives right now. But so locks, so all that's over here that the hair is missing from, many things. The braids being too tight, pulling my hair in styles, yada yada yada. Hormonal differences from menopause, and hair wraps tight. All the rest is thriving. But if I took this off, honey, it would grow so fast because you would be wetting it every day. It just needs water, lots of it. And I would be getting the sun, and it would just grow right back. And the rest of the hair is still growing. So if I was able to take my hair wrap off and just wet my hair daily, my hair needs water daily, no matter what. That's what I learned from my loose hair journey. I have daily. If I have daily water on my hair, every day wet it to its wet. And then I'm in Ghana, and then literally walk out with it. That is how you grow your locks, and that's it. And then shampoo it when it's dirty. That's it. Black soap. Like, I'm all about this. No oils on the locks. I can understand that. Your hair, the people that have it, it's a lighter, it's cleaner. I'm good with it. Wash it, because you get the oils from your natural hair anyway. When I see my hair, I took those pictures yesterday. I noticed that my hair is very soft and curly. I never saw that before. So and I think that's from being I have a underscarf underneath the head wrap. So I think that's from being in the head wrap and the moisture that stays in, because I do wet my hair even before putting the little underscarf. Not drench it, just wet it, and it keeps the moisture. So it's I love it. It's thriving and it's looking. So I know taking this off. I think, oh my God, trying to do that in Ghana. Whoa. Okay, so because I'm working against a whole lot doing that. Nappy hair like that, ooh, they probably did you escape from the asylum, the insane asylum. That's number one. Bald spots in the head. Oh, heck. Okay, nappy hair, bald spots, missing hair, and gray. Oh, you lost it. You lost it. Yeah, absolutely. But if I was in the States, because I did this before, I didn't have the bald spots, but my hair was not as gray. Actually, probably wasn't that gray at all. But it was coming gray, but it wasn't that gray. And I just nappy and I got locks. I didn't care. I wet it every day in free form. I separated. This time I might not even separate. So then I went to that level. Let's talk about going Congo where you're allowing if it grow like this, if 2, 3 come together. If can you imagine that trying to walk down the streets of Ghana? Like Ghana is definitely like Rasta, and that's what they're gonna call it, and that's what it is. Is very much like it's not cool. It's still not. It's not as accepted. I feel like, in the States, to me, to be honest, it's just not. No, it's not. I mean, everybody love it for the coolness, and everybody love it for all that, but it's changing, and I think that a lot of different diasporans and other even Ghanaians that left and came, go and come. I think that that's going to change it a lot, but that look yet, not quite. But thank goodness I have something going for me. It's that I'm a foreigner. And they tend to accept you as you are because you are not really them. And it's a long story. Don't get your feelings hurt. I always got to say that. So I'm doing my best, but if it was up to me, I would do it. I walk out just like we just saw. I would have no problem. Locks say, here I am. So like I said, yeah. So what happens if I was able to do that? All this would grow, which then would stimulate the growth of this, because the reason why a lot of times your edges even come out is because it's repeated, and this is me pulling, stretching, braiding when it's not strong enough. And then, like I said, the thing that really did me in was the bleaching. That's why I didn't even finish the process for the next time. I couldn't. It took my side, my edges was already weak, and then I did that. It was done. I couldn't take it, so it took it out. But it grows back, and it will grow back because it has to. So if everything else is growing in its natural state, staying wet and moist, and then still getting air and sun and drying naturally, not inside, because you don't want to create mildew in your head, not inside your, there's something to the incubation of your hair being wrapped and growing, and at least staying moisturized and growing and not breaking. But there's also something to having some air. The good part about keeping my hair wrapped, I will say this, because I've had locks before, by the way, is that it covers you from the lint. Like I don't have any lints in my hair. What lint? I'm doubly protected. Like I'm super protected. So there's not a lot of lint, And then of course it allows you to have your sacred moments yourself, And I think that's what it is. It's so sacred. But yeah, so I'm working around it, like going to more places when I do take weekend getaways. Laws know when that's gonna happen. I hope it happens soon. Buy something. AfroCentralHomeDesign.com. Buy something. I gotta find some more stuff for y'all. But it's great. So the locks is part of this you see. You feel the different energy coming from me, different vibes. So I want that vibe of just everything, not just natural, but tranquil and good and easy and simple and earthy. Like really, how I'll see this room now talking to y'all, I would love to be playing with like some bamboo type energy colors, bamboo type blinds, if I feel like blinds, just the airiest feeling. I feel like I'm in my spring. Yeah, I feel like I'm kind of feeling my spring, but I'm also feeling my fall. But here the weather's just rainy season, dry season. But I'm in Accra, so the weather's not that different from. It's always kind of the same. due to not enough trees. And, yeah, and definitely, yeah. So, and I'm gonna say again, the intensive, that 21-day intensive, the daily meditation, it definitely is about detoxification. And the reason why I started the detoxification is because I know living in Accra, oh my God, I know it weighs on me. I'm out there in all that dirt, that pollution every day, and I can see it on me, I can feel it on me, so I know it weighs on me. So I have to even learn how to take care of myself in Accra differently than anywhere else, or wherever I would have lived. If I was in the DR, I had to learn when I was there for the 2 months going on 3. It's a whole new life. That's another thing about moving that I don't know if anybody tells you, especially at 50s or at an older age, living in another country, totally, the food, where to get it, what works for you, what does it, what used to work might not work because it's different. It's, yeah, it's a whole other world. So you got to get that together too. That takes a while. It might take several years, but you can do it. So it's good. I'm learning a lot. But the room needs the tranquility. So I'll come back later. But we're going back to the Angelina. The Angelina is just that. It gives me the angel vibe. So we're going to put the curtains back to the Angelina. This is all clean. We're going to put the sheets back on Angelina so we can have a kind of tranquil vibe. And then I'll see how that Angelina works with the Sesame Suban. Because I'm not going to take Sesame Suban down now. That's the batik or the wall tapestry. I'm not going to take that down now, but it is that I got to see that energy. If that energy is too much too, let me just tell you like. If that energy might be too much as well. We don't know. I don't know. But I love it. I mean, it's transformation in all sense. But I definitely think the curtains is busy as what? So, and I got the busy floor. Like, really, I would love to even have the floor be maybe covered a bit, but not carpet or something like a jute type of material. Like, I want that feel. Like I said, I obviously talk about like the bamboo shades and just that seems kind of African, but very simple, very not even rustic, just very that simplicity. I want that now. So everything stays. I want the pictures on the wall all stay. 1, 2. Maybe that one on behind the vanity. No, it's just sitting there floating. I don't feel like it. I mean, of course it goes, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't know about the zebra print. I absolutely love it, but I don't know if it's gonna. I don't think that's gonna stay in here. So we're gonna do some moving around. I would like to change the direction of my bed just because it's fun to do that. We all do it. Just makes you feel brand new. But my option. So that's the other thing. So originally, this bed was underneath there. That's why it's so low. That the headboard is so low because I designed it for here. So this is here, but for here. So but I liked it. I had the idea that I would wake up and to the light, to the sun, so facing the window. But then I know you're not, I don't know. Feng Shui comes in, do you? Well, I'm not in front of the window. I'm here, right? So let me say this, and which creates a whole nother like more room, because the bed really is just for sleeping. So I was thinking, then create like almost like an illusion at the bed. You know what would be really dope? Oh my gosh, like I would love this look. Check this look out, y'all. Tell me what y'all think. It would be so dope. So have this bed, the head over there, the headboard over there, facing this way, next to the wall. Okay, and then from this line here, from the ceiling, create a rod, get it like a rod, and then just have a sheery curtain and then close that up. Yo, so that bed would be like, you don't even look at it, because I don't even want to come in the room and sit on my bed. Like, I only want to sleep and do other wonderful things that you do in your bed on rainy days, if you could do that. That's all. That's it. You know what I'm saying? It can't be you do everything on. And if you put it, I feel like if I put it over there, it becomes a lot more sacred. But then, I think, okay, so then, that area is near, that's the door. So then, am I going against feng shui because the door is kind of behind me and the door opens this way? So it's like you can't really see somebody come in. Well, I can't really see now because it's the same way the door opens, so I should think about that. but I feel in this vibe, you know. Even if I just move the bed and try it this way, I just want to see. Now, my other thing is though, I want to sleep thing. So at night, I know somebody said blackout curtains, but that goes against my decor. At night, there is a light that's outside, and that light, the curtains really need to be covered. And I need to really get another rod because it's too far out, which lets the light in, so the curtain can't be close to the window to cover. And I think with that one little switch, that would make it perfect. It would cover that little bit I could see. Because these curtains, and the other ones seem to work. Well, these are a little lighter, so we'll see. We'll see and how that's going to see at night. Let me just, I got to see about that. But also the moon be there too, so to get that moon energy, I think that would be beautiful. And then I would have all of this space. Now, what would I do? Well, the stools then, they would have to be my real chairs when I come in here, which would only make me come in here for some sleep. And a lot of times I don't. I come in here, I'll be chilling. I'll be laying on the bed, during the day, like just chilling, like just laying on, even if I have clothes on, I'm still on the bed, so to speak. These clothes, house clothes, only house clothes on the bed. I do not wear outside clothes on the bed ever. I don't want to say ever, but I do my best not to. I change my clothes immediately. So I'm thinking about that, y'all. Creating a little haven over there and then deciding what the rest of that's going to look like. I don't want to bring in nothing new. I want to take things away. Okay, so this could be a yoga place. If I don't want to go into the next room, I can do my yoga here as well. Or I can do my fitness, my jumping. So if I don't go in other rooms, in case like any other room, whatever, I can do it in this room. So I like the idea. I'm trying to set it up for my new life. You know what I'm saying? So that curtain back there will now be the Angelina back again. I think that will start there. And like I said, I'm doing my best not to buy anything because I have so much stuff. I really want to use what I have. So I'm working on it. I haven't thought it all out, but I know today what I can do. I can change the bedding, and I can change the curtains. And that's what I'm going to do. Get a little, little different vibes. So good morning. I hope you are well. I hope you're happy. Hey, 10 people, I appreciate this. Hey, Nicole, darling Nicole, thank you for loving and supporting on me. I appreciate you so very, very much. Paige, I still have never seen anyone's hair grow as fast as your hair, Lisa. Oh, thank you so much. Hey, Marie Nim, good morning. I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, you know what? I say this. This is what I say all the time, y'all. I hope this helps you this morning, a little bit inspiration. Every time when I think about what we do sometimes as women, so our hair will be, our hair is going, let's say like I said, maybe we got thinning edges or no edges is literally snatched, right? Maybe we're going through whatever we're going through. But the rest of the hair is beautiful, it's vibrant, it's growing. It's like, I always say, why focus on this when that's beautiful? Why make this pay for this? So we look at ourselves as such a one little sided pieces, like we're not all one energy and we're not a whole human being. Like we tear ourselves apart piece by piece. We don't want the hair is thriving. Like you can look at it one way or you can look at it another. But why don't you look at it another? Why don't you give more to that? It's more and more of it is there that is healthy than another. It's like, and then it makes you really realize it's reality. So accept it. It doesn't. And it's not even a reality that's set in stone or will not. The reality changes. And you'll never know because you stuck on what you think you see when you can see it another way. Because the other way is legitimate. You're not faking it till you're making it. You're not lying to yourself. That other hair is kicking. It grows under a hair wrap. I needed to know this. Can your hair grow under a hair wrap? Oh, heck yeah. Them locks is like, look, we twisting and turning on the root anyway. So soon, take it off. We do need some air. And thank you for giving us, but we can do it. Y'all, it's good out here. It's good. It's good out here. It's good being yourself. Good morning. Greeting. Hey, Patty. How are you? Greetings to you. So I'm learning that. But the fitness, oh, did y'all see it, girl? I worked. I said that Saturday was going to be my day off. So Saturday's going to be my day off, but I couldn't. I was like, I could do a little something. So I'm addicted. That's a good one. I told you, I use my quote unquote, I'm not gonna quote this addictive personality that sometimes I could distribute or I could show y'all, whatever that word. But I'm not in there. I'm not here for that right now. But I'm using it to my advantage, and right now I'm addicted to the workout. I'm addicted to the workout. Oh, oh. Let me get closer. Let me get closer. Okay, I'm a mom. That's a mom belly. Stretching. I gotta ask Nasi what is this, because I think this is making the stomach going faster. I don't know. Also, I think it's the jump roping. Oh wait, look at the arms. Look at the arms. Come on, be happy for me. I ain't happy. Jump roping, gotta be. And jump roping and doing the push-ups properly. Oh my gosh, that's why we need to train sometimes. Doing the push-ups with that chest, that changed the game has changed. My arms are getting stronger. Oh, stronger. I'm feeling strong. I'm feeling strong. Sometimes it's, and then let's talk about the part that I thought was down the drain. I thought it was down the drain. But it ain't down the drain. It feels so tight. It's all so tight. Oh, look at that booty down. Look at that booty down. Look at that booty down. Look at that. It's a little booty, but it's my little booty. It's a little booty with some, it got a little, how did I get it? How did she do it? What did she do? I'll tell you what I did. Yo. Yeah, okay, let me tell you. I don't even know. I don't know what I did because I was trying everything. So I used to do the squats, like, the squats, you come down, you come up, squeeze on the top. Nothing was happening for me. I don't know. It was me. I did it wrong. Maybe my form was off. And then I thought about, I put up basically sagging booty for 50 plus women because I feel like it was 50 plus sagging going on there. I was like, I'm sagging like a 50 plus lady. So I saw this exercise. I think she was on her knees, and she did it, the thing going back. And I thought, you know what? I think let me do this side. I think that would work for me. And so I would just sit here and start. That was the one that brought my booty back to life. Thighs as well. And then the part that was the kicker that I really then understood why was then on that end, same thing. But then you go to the side and you get it back to that knee. That's when my trainer told me about the hitting back on that knee. Now you opening up this part that actually helps the butt look more round. So that was the piece right there that changed the game, was doing the sideway. And I was like, and I could feel the muscle being developed underneath my butt. And I still got more to go. Like how I want it. But I still got more to go. So I feel the muscle. Also, it's just the walking, especially walking here when you're going up, down, this out. Like you getting an interval, you getting your own, your own treadmill workout, because the intervals. You really are. Like y'all think I'm playing, but you out here, streets, moving. You gotta do all that stuff. You're serious. Get right back. It's not easy being in a cross. So it's you getting trained. That's all I'm saying. So I'm excited about my training. I love it. I feel powerful. I feel stronger. I start my day with exercise. Yeah, so I think that was it. I learned how to do the moves more properly. It's like, wow, doing less proper moves is better than doing more improper moves. If you're doing it wrong, you're doing it all wrong. You're doing it wrong for a long time. So don't, do something, it just makes sense to me. So having a trainer that's pushing me. So I will put way the butt's getting higher just from straight walking. That's what I was talking about, the intervals. Walking, but not the regular walking like you almost running, keeping that heart rate up. That is numero uno. Numero uno. Keeping the heart rate up so you're walking. And then the simple thing of just holding water. You know how there's nothing, okay, one got something in it, the other one doesn't. But it says these two waters, that's how simple. And never, as you walk, taking your walk, never put them arm down until you walk back. I don't care if it's an hour. So for an hour during the walk, however long we're out there, 30 minutes, an hour, and then I'm moving it constantly so they never go down. You can do it without the bottles. With the bottles, of course, you can do it with the dumbbells. And then I'm pushing. So my butt is naturally, I could feel it tightening. That my butt was always, that's how I always got this exercise. Because I used to always walk a lot, walk on concrete, walk in intervals. So my butt was always staying out. I thought it was a real butt. It was the muscle that was keeping the booty out. I thought like the butt had its own thing going on. I didn't realize it's just the muscle. And if you don't use it, you're going to lose it, okay? So, and then even the breast, like, okay, yes, there's going to be a certain amount of sagging that goes with breastfeeding when you did, and, you know, childbirth and just gravity. But I realized, no, a lot of that is not. Like that little bit of fat, that little breast I had, it was all hanging, kind of like in fat. And when I was doing the push-ups, I could feel, I don't know, I almost feel like I could feel the tearing in a way, that in that good way, of the muscle, recalibrating into a muscle, of the fat rather, the tearing of the fat coming into a muscle. I don't know, I can't explain, but like I felt it. And I could feel them transforming a bit. And then also, I feel like, you know, it's interesting. Like, I don't know, like this is some stuff I've never thought about, but I feel like since exercising, I used to always have like almost a natural kind of arch in my back. And I feel like, I don't know, I didn't know I lost it until I realized that I have it again. So I feel like, what is that? I think, especially doing exercise properly, when you do it, I think it's like your posture becomes better. So your butt muscles are stronger, so it's probably holding up, supporting your lower back. First of all, I can see that's the difference. If you support your lower back, or your butt rather, and pull all of this going down up, and hold that, to develop muscle, you're also developing your lower back, which is going to give you that nice little arch as normal. And then you're going to sit up straighter, because now you're not so tired. Where when we sit like this, it's because we're tired of holding ourselves up. So once we start having, because our muscles are weak, it kind of makes sense. When I mean, this is all, I'm not an expert, but this is all making sense. Spirit is saying. So as soon as you strengthen a muscle, especially something as your butt, I mean, yes, we want it to be cute. We women, we want it to be attractive. You know, we want our butt to be beautiful, but in actuality, it's actually a helpful tool to be strong and to be, you know, firm. Not, you know, too firm, but if you want it too firm, have it too firm. So, and then it helps you sit up straighter, which then lifts your breast a lot better. And then, you know, gets your necks up more. The lines, even I have it, that's of course, that's everything else down here. No core strength. So all the signs of aging, this under the neck that I feel like that I'm getting. But it makes sense if the core is not strong enough, then everything's going to go like this. Then the shoulders start rounding. We see the aging process, we know. Some of us are going through it, some of us see others going through it. And it's like as soon as you start strengthening the core, everything comes back, everything's more vibrant. So yeah, it's just, I'm getting it. So exercise is important. Exercising kind of more intensely than you normally do. Not just I did my 3 days a week gym, you know, I did it too. I did my 3 days a week yoga, or even I did 5 days, but I didn't even know I was doing it when I was doing it, kind of vibe. You know that vibe. Y'all know that vibe. I did it, but did it happen or not? Because I don't really remember. But yeah, you know, he wasn't present. And present, that's the secret. When you are like in your exercise or in that thing you're doing and not away from it, it's still stillness, it's still presence. Even exercise for me. I know something's going on when I can do something and didn't even know it happened. There's no presence. God is not there with it. So I have to do something else. And sometimes God is not there because God is where you are going to, where you need to be, where you're called to be. So you got to go over there and then you're like, wow, I'm feeling this. Jump rope, simple jump roping, simple jump rope. Changed me. Shh. Just like that. I mean, and like, I don't know, exercises help me realize what you think you see is deeper than that. So it's the same body that I started with. I feel like a week ago, or however long it's been a week, but let's say whatever. I know that the work that I say little because I feel like I'm not even started yet, that I put in, I'm seeing. That's so it shows me that what I thought I saw before wasn't true. If this is what I can see now, and what will I see in 3 months, and what will I see in 3 years if I put something into it. So even your acceptance of yourself, or non-acceptance of yourself rather, is a lie because you're based on what you can see, not what's really there. So you mean there are abs in your body that work. The flat stomach is already there, the breast up a little better is there, the whatever is all there. But the arms that you don't think that's toned now that you might be judging yourself for, or the thighs that's not as toned. I would love my thighs. I want to work on that being toned. Whatever, it's there. It does exist because when you start doing the work, it comes out. Where was it? It was already there. It's already there. So don't stop identifying yourself with your current self, like the way you look right now. You know there's another body in there. You know there's another mind or another career or a second wind. You know it is. I'm just saying. So if you think you're eating bad but you don't stop because you say it's too late, it's not. It's not true. If you think you've always been good and you're good and you're not gonna never experience anything, that's also not true either. This is a game. It's not a game of chance, really. It's not. You do have a lot of control. But be nice to yourself on your journey. See where you need to improve, and be good. So it's a holistic way. Anyway, I mean, that's a holistic vibe to me. It's like everything. So, of course, my room is reflecting that. But right now, I'm about less, not more, in general. Y'all, I don't, I used to do my house cleaning every once a week, 4 times a month. Now I only do it 2. Because like I told you, I realized I could save money, but more than that, I don't need it that much. So that's kind of cool. Like, I really like that. What else am I not doing? There's a few other things. Oh, I used to always get order the food. The food's expensive that I get, the organic foods from the boys' center that I go to. And I was throwing all of it away because I was never really eating it. I gotta go, but you can also go there and just shop. They always have some food out already. I'm gonna do that from now on. Go buy at least what I know I'm gonna cook 2 meals a week. Let's stop being unrealistic. I mean, I may eventually cook more, but 2 meals a week is for sure. Saturday and Sunday, I'm home. The other days, I usually eat out in the afternoon, so I'm good. Until I'm not, because I'm out. When I work at home, then I can eat in more. But when I work outside, I eat out. It's vegan, it's delicious, it's good. I'm good. So I gotta know that. So today, I didn't order any food. There's no food to pick up because I don't want to waste money. I keep getting this idea of save money, but spend, not save and just hoard, but spend on the things that are also, that you do want, that's important. Don't get me wrong, I'm not like holier than thou because I'm going to tell you where I'm going. What's important is weekend getaways. I need it. I need it for the learning something new, just to get away, having a vacation, getting my mind right. It's necessary for my mental health. So I'd rather put it there than having a house clean every week when I don't need every week. I learned that because of just my way I'm out there too much. Yeah, so of course nails, no, I don't care. Like I can do my own nails, and I want them short anyway. Hair, well, do that. So my thing is now I only eat out for my meal. If I eat out for lunch, I don't do this all weekend eat out like this weekend. Every weekend I've been cooking because Manasi cooks on weekends. So eat your own foods on the weekend. I'm about to make a beautiful bean stew. Not right this second, but it's going to happen. Tomorrow's dinner, Sunday dinner, so come on in. Monday we start our meditation, so come through. 21 days, it's on our site, Afrocentric Home Design. I'll put in the description box, and it is $67 for 21 days, and we stay right here all the time. And it's a beautiful place to be. I think you'll love it. Let me see who's on. Thank you for letting me do all of that and go through my 44 minutes of funk. Let's see, Nicole, Mary, Paige gonna start working out. So yay, yes, be inspired. Y'all, there is a powerhouse still in you. There is a powerhouse. It is not, it's interesting, I say as we get older, like the idea of retiring, and you want to retire from what you've been doing, but you don't want to retire from life. you have a lot of energy, but it's different. It's like you feel something like doing the work you do, and you've been doing it for a while. And you feel like lethargic, nothing exciting, nothing new. What is nothing? It's just no. And then you just kind of think that's it. No, that's not it. And then you start thinking something wrong with you. Maybe you're lazy. Maybe you need to go see the doctor. Why is your energy so low? Why did you want to do this? No, no, no. Watch you get perked up for something you really want to do. Some things are just done, and the skills you have now allow you to have other things that you do, that you're supposed to do. So, and you will get excited, and you will have the energy, and you'll be able to do it. That's all I noticed. If it's not really for you, and at some point you just burnt out, but it's not, the burnt out is not where you want to get, but most of us get there. You don't have to get to burnt out to get to stand up or take care. Don't go to burnt out. Burnt out is easy to get to, but sometimes it's harder to come back from it. But at the same time, you can. And sometimes it's necessary. It seems to be in my life, but I don't want that. And my burnt out, so I really, when I say we can't get away, it's so important to me. So important to me. Also, I told Nasi dates are important. Like, me and Nasi got to still date. Like, we still got to go out dancing. We love to dance, so we should go out dancing. Like, dates, like, very important. Nasi's on that one. You got it. But, like, starting to think, like, really getting clear about what my life is, what makes me happy. When they say work-life balance, yes, work is important. I never thought I would have this speech. Whatever, I mean, my work, the work you do, your thing that makes your heart sing. Like, first, let's get clear on what I mean. It's important. It's important because it's a balance to you, your totality of you. It's an aspect. So if you're doing work you don't like, find some work you do, figure out how to get it because it's a part of your life. We trade our time sometimes for money, we trade our skills for money, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. But you should at least be something that you want to do, you like. So it's a beautiful aspect. Like, I have enjoyed being back after 2 months. I love it. But now kind of I'm back in it, and I enjoy it because it's just the way you're supposed to be. It's just an easy, beautiful way of moving through the world. So, yeah. And then, like I said, a lot of times if you're feeling too down, feeling lethargic, feeling no energy, feeling like you don't have any new thoughts, what are you passionate about? You don't even know. If you're at that point, then exercise and meditate. Exercise and meditate. So this meditation we're doing starts Monday. It is focusing on detoxification. So we're letting go of a few things in our lives, whatever a thought, a belief system, a religion, a culture, whatever it is, it might be. Could be literal, could be addictions, to whatever, substances, food. It could be, it's just letting go, y'all, on a real level. So I got some things, and that's why I got my herbs on deck, and I'll be sharing those herbs with you as far as what I'm using. It's going to be a very I always say the same word, spiritual class, because I feel comfortable saying because I'm a very spiritual person, and I'm okay with that. I just feel spiritual. Like spiritual, what is that? Like ability to really go within and come back out. Come back out, though. Come back out. Don't lose your mind now. Don't lose your mind. Go in and come back because you got to live in this world at this time too. Although there's multiple realities, and you know it. Your reality is you are in where you are. Maybe my sister's in New York, and my reality is I'm in Ghana, but we're both in and speaking in one reality when we're talking and communicating. We're in a reality, but yet we're in a separate reality. So it already shows you it exists. But it starts here, and the body helps. So get fit. I had a vision for a short while. Like everything I asked for here, is it the magic apartment? Is it the magic Ghana? No, I think it's just the magic of not feeling as stressed out. I think when you're not stressed, you can manifest every single thing you want. When you're not too stressed. Of course, the relationship shouldn't be hard. Why are we having this hard time finding relationships? Why are we having a hard time finding the work that we like? Why are we having a hard time finding the place that we want to live? Why are we having a hard time having good family relationships or finding friends? We all have it. Why? Why are we having a hard time? Those are normal, natural things. Nothing we said was out of the ordinary, unnatural. But why are we all struggling to get it? Because it's not put before us that it's the goal. That's never how we've been taught. We've been taught that the goal is money or status, or it ain't nothing real. Nothing really lasting. So we don't know that the goal is tranquility and peace and love and joy. We would all attract more love or money or peace or joy if we would feel like felt more money, more joy, more peace. Like we gotta feel it, right? It's still about the feeling. I think that's the only thing. And then just all that psychological stuff as a black person too. It's, you don't have all that. You ain't dealing with all of that. I think all of that is a, so there's nothing that I do, there's nothing that anybody else that's doing that may seem like they're manifesting constantly. Y'all don't even know, like I'm telling you, I say it a lot, like there at times when my bank account be going down to $30, just like everybody else. Okay, maybe yours never go down there. You might be doing better in that way. But it's not, because I understand how it works. So it never really went down. It just give me another opportunity to do something else. It just gets me going. It's like none of it is all about the way we looked at it. And we look at things the same way so long, we start believing that it is the truth. Instead of saying, wait, I could still choose to look, because it is how you look at it. There's always enough. There's always enough. There's always enough. No fear. No fear. That's got to go. But yeah, cleansing ourselves. So this detoxification meditation, it go together. We let go. We move to the next level. Whatever that is for you, just letting go of something. I got something to let go of. So I gotta, and let me just say this: what you might be letting go of might not necessarily be a horrible thing. It's just time to let it go for now because you've been doing it too long. But that's it. And that could apply to relationships. That could apply to job. That could apply to social life. Sometimes the summer's over, the party's over, but there's a new party going on, and it takes discipline and order, and that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be getting discipline and order, and and we're going to divert ourselves. That's why the finding a new thing to finding a new thing to be excited about and addicted to, if you will, if you allow me to say that. And I can get just as into the let's do the fitness. I need that kind of energy towards it. It's whatever's next in my life coming. This is preparing me for it. I tell you, I know that one, and you're gonna know those things too. You're gonna know everything that is happening in your life. You're gonna understand it too now and link it to what's coming in the future. Even if you may not know what's coming in the future, you may not even be able to identify what's coming in the future, but you will know that what you're doing in the now, which is way more important than what's coming in the future, you will know that this is something that is preparing you. So that's what makes you go. How I go towards things is, once I get over that this is what's happening, I go, oh, I know, because everything I ever did led to that job that, oh, thank goodness I was studying creative writing, dancing, I was taking voice lessons, poetry, acting, theater, and now I get out of school and somebody needs somebody that just has those skills. But I didn't know at the time why I was taking any of those things. Every single time, that's why you got to go towards the new. That's why. I promise you that. I can see 54, I got a little trajectory, I got a little track record now, like, oh, wait, I've seen this. So I just know, like, go in it. Just don't try to explain it. Just go in, do what you do, because you're letting go of something else, so it makes sense. You want to get my attention, that's my beauty, when my beauty is compromised, and like myself, I know, but my eye really is, it's a little bigger. It's definitely, but it's okay, because this is a nice little, love myself more, but if I get myself back into homeostasis, as they say, all of that will correct itself. So it's time to go deep. And that kind of care and beauty and healing, if you will, and awareness to your body temple, because that's what we're in here for this time. But of course, linked with the meditation, powerhouses. So I'm going to predict it's going to be moving fast after that class, 21 days of that meditation. I feel like this is going to be a breakout time for a lot of us. It's going to have to be. We're going to be so clear. We're going to know which movements to make, when to make them, how to make them. It's going to be very goddess energy, and we are conjuring together. So I invite you to come and join. It's Afrocentric Home Design Spiritual Courses, and it is called, it might be called 21 Day Shamanic Journey, but it's a meditation course. 21 days. See the 21s in it? That's the one you want. $67 starts this Monday, and I'll just see you there. All right, Queens. Let me go. I know I got some. I don't really have anything really to do but just go get this food. I got this new outfit I want to show y'all, but it's at the market. I'm gonna go pick it up today. Pick up some food. I want to cook today. I need some local rice. See if I can find some. I want to throw down in the kitchen. I'm feeling like throwing down in the kitchen today. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna cook. Royal Rising, blessings, welcome aboard. So yeah, y'all. So yeah, I'm all in. I want to cook. I want some ITAL food. I'm gonna make it myself. Embracing all of me, and we're good. We're good. We're good. So yeah, y'all. Working on the body. Keep working on the body. Thank you for your Edway Kente video. I'm an Edway born and raised in America. Oh, it was much needed. Oh, Wisdom, F1. Oh, welcome. Welcome and thank you. You're welcome. And then, yes, how are you? Yay! Yes, I'm learning my airway, y'all. I'm learning my airway. I'm doing my best. And I'm learning the tree, and I'm learning pigeon, because it's just, those are the three I like it right now. I love languages, and I love African languages. And airway, it gets me. Tree gets me. Tree is the language that when I first came out with the Akan, so, and tree is what you know, you probably need to know, and Accra, but airway is, something soulful. Airway people, I will take a few minutes to talk about airway people. It's a vibe. It's a vibe. Every ethnic group has a vibratory frequency. Every ethnic group has a vibe. Every ethnic group has an energy. And it's all different, and they're all wonderful in their way, but maybe two, and many, I don't know. For me, some will just, like, you will feel something, a deeper connection to it. And since I know my roots are in Benin, Togo, and Nigeria, I can see that's where the airways are. There are airways in Benin and Togo. There's airways in a specific part of Nigeria. And really coming from ancient Kemet, which you go back to that energy. But airways, to me, you definitely, when you're around them, I feel like there's definitely some type of spiritual energy. You feel like more walks with them than just the body or the person that you see. So there's an energy vibe around it, and the language really helps you to get into that energy. It really is the incantation that calls your ancestors in even more. And like I said, my man, like, every time he drink water, before he drink it, he pour libation. And if he drinking a drink, he's pouring wine, pour libation, pito, whatever we have it, Very important. I feel that vibe, I'm that kind of person, so I feel like I found, and it's nice to be with somebody, too, who's not afraid of, if you will, African spirituality in the positive way. Juju is not necessarily, juju is not bad. People can use it for bad, though, of course, and it becomes bad juju, right? But just from that, honoring ancestors and giving things and honoring cycles and honoring rituals and culture, it's very beautiful. So I'm all about the airway vibe. So the airway kente, you'll see that that's really the kente I would like at this point in my life, at least, maybe I'll change, to sell. I am connected to it. And after going to the village, and Abusaman, I don't think, where is Abusaman? I don't know, I think it's something like that. That's when I realized, I was like, okay, this is very, very spiritual. So very spiritual people. Love my airway brothers and sisters. Good people, give you their last. Smart people too. So love my airway. Shout out. Just wanted to give you that love. Yes, thank you. Yes. Wozum. Yeah, Wozum. Wizum. Thank you. Yes, ancient Kemet. Yes, ancient Kemet. So you dope. All right. Queens and kings, I love you. I'm going to eat. my body need more something because I be working out. Because y'all saw it. Let's take a look at the what? Oh, I'm so happy. You better be proud. I be working out. Yo, what? Don't. See that booty? Watch it. Oh, like a youngster. It might be my eyes only, but god dang it, I'm proud. I love y'all. Mwah. I'll see you in the next one. Peace and love.